What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome back to episode number 26 of The Climb here with Luzenak. Today, it's the season number 4 conclusion. Potentially 3 matches coming your way live today. Yes, things are in a state of flux, ladies and gentlemen. We currently sit in 3rd place. The top 3 teams will be the teams that finish in the top 3. The big question is, in what order? Both teams ahead of us have played a game in hand, so today we have a chance to, well, potentially go top of the league in today's first game, but with 3 matches left of the season, we're ending it today. The matches will be played to either take us to a playoff spot or hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, automatic promotion. That's the ideal scenario, really. So yes, since you were last here, we've played 4 matches in all competitions, and well, all competitions, I mean just the league. We've got knocked out of every cup. We've been out of every cup for months, Jack. But yes, things have been going pretty well. To quickly go through these games, the first one was against Lyon Deschères, 0-0. Yeah, we've had a lot of 0-0s this year. We don't really concede many. We don't score many. It's kind of a general trend at times. You can see this one was 0-0, but we did follow it up with 3 wins on the bounce, including 3 clean sheets. Manan getting goals in all of these. And, well, I'm going to rapid fire through these because we have a lot of football to play today. So the first game was 3-0. It was against Stade Lavallois, and it finished 3-0. Manan got a goal, Kahinde got a goal, and Zobo got a goal. Zobo with a really, really powerful effort. Too hot to handle for the keeper. Kahinde getting man of the match in this match, where, of course, he got the second goal of the game for us. He also got man of the match in the very next game, which was against Vendée Herbier Foot. It was a 1-0, and it was Manan with it. Early on in the second half, he put us ahead. Another 3 points on the board. And while in the most recent game, we took on SO Chalet, this one finished 2-0. 2 assists for the one, the only, the World Cup winner himself, Cesc Fabregas. Yes, Manan with the first, and then Julien Blaise with another one just before half-time, out on that left-hand side, cutting in on his right foot, doing Blaise things. And as you've already seen with the league table, those results leave us in a pretty nice, interesting spot. Niort have won all of their games on the bounce in the last 5. They've been in some really, really good form. Le Mans, on the other hand, drawing a lot. So they might be the team that could miss out here, which would be absolutely incredible, because if we just look at past positions for these teams here, you can see that for the longest while, well, really, it's been Le Mans running away with it at the top. We've been, I guess, hot in pursuit throughout, as you can see, slowly climbing up. And, well, Niort, they had 1 game top of the league. If we win here, we would leapfrog them both. That's the dream. That's the hope. And, well, in terms of the matches we've got today, I'll show you the end of season, you know, the title running message that I got a few games ago. In fact, I think it was 1 game ago. But I feel like this is a nice way to set up the scene, although, of course, we have played an extra game. But you can see the fixtures we've got. We've got Le Pou Foot, 43. We've got Ajaccio, and we've also got MDA even, Chasselet. So games that we should be beating. If we just look here, Le Foot are in 9th, Ajaccio are in 13th, Chasselet are in 12th. These are winnable, and we should be winning them, and well, hopefully we are going to win them. Of course, if you missed it yesterday, we did have our youth intake, which is always worth checking out. In terms of today's team, this is the squad that I think we're going to go with, which is a little bit odd maybe to see Kahinde in ball in midfielder. But more recent form has not been good enough. And to be honest, Kahinde has kind of done okay when we played him in this role, even if he's not super well suited to it. I guess what I could do is potentially play him just as a centre mid on defend rather than a ball-winning midfielder. He's not exactly got the bravery or aggression to win back the ball, although I feel like at this level, 9 tackling and 10 marking is, I want to say, almost serviceable. Of course, really, he's in the team for his passing, but alongside Fabregas, who I kind of brought in just for the sake of rotation last game and got 2 assists, I feel like they've both got to play, at least in this first game, of course. With 3 matches left, I'm sure we'll do some tweaking between now and the last game of the season. The team itself is very much what you would expect, besides in the centre of the midfield. David has just continued to break into the first team. We gave him some opportunities. He has taken them. He's played pretty well for us so far this year, and he's kind of made the right mid position his own. Hopefully, he's going to continue to make it its own in today's games. And, well, I think we'll just get straight into this. Manan has scored in his last 3 league games on the bounce. Can he make it 4 in 4 in today's opening game? I will certainly hope so. These games that we've got are a little bit spaced out, so we will be cutting out the bits in between the matches. And besides this game here that is being played a few days after everyone else has played, I believe all remaining games are going to happen on the same day as everyone else, which will be nice due to the ground share that we have, despite our league trying to play all their games on a Friday night, as is the case with this game here. There has been a few occasions where the games have to be rejigged because, the Rodez, who he shares their stadium with, obviously they need to play football as well as Fabregas. Oh my worst word, Cesc. Beautiful. He retires at the end of the year, the World Cup winner. 2 assists last game. Bit of a shuffle, I suppose, in the midfield to make him fit today. Just left completely unmarked to the edge of the box. The complete disrespect to leave Cesc Fabregas unmarked there is just shameful. Decided to not mark it at the edge of the box, instead get loads of men in the box, and he hits it from range, and if we win here, we would go top of the league. Yes, a lot on the line. We are guaranteed a top 3 spot, so we're very much within contention for promotion. I guess it's just a case of by what means are we going to get promoted? And that is something that we're going to find out, I guess, in the next few games. The good news is we've got our noses ahead here, and we've got quite a reputation this season of just not conceding many chances as well. David is threaded through. Could he cut inside on his left? Pulls it back to Billingy. Big dub. David looked offside. Would have been offside. It would not have counted. Needs to watch his line a little bit there, the right winger. But it was an opportunity and a chance. 10 minutes gone. We're ahead, and we're just going at their throat right now. This is pretty merciless against a team who, don't have a great deal left to play for in the league, really. I'm pretty sure they're safe from relegation. We're going for them, and Julian Blaise bringing it forward, hits it. Oh my word, I thought for a second it was going in. I got carried away. But no, it's gone a little high, a little wide, wasn't particularly handsome. Lepoyfoot going to hold on in this game as Billingy is in the wide areas to launch it to Manan. Big dub on the rebound, he's offside again. Boys, do we know the offside rule? I feel like we need to start using offsides in training. We're training the players into bad habits. We can't afford linesmen on the training ground, so we just don't play with offsides. Unfortunately, our players haven't got that memo that isn't a thing here. And Blaise has just missed probably the best chance we've had of the bunch so far. 17 minutes in, and we've had so much highlights. I feel like half the match we've witnessed in this game. Attack after attack after attack. A few offside chances. That was a great opportunity for Blaise to double our lead. I do feel like we've been the better team here, but that's not really showing just yet on the scoreline. Hopefully the players can step it up here in, the next 50 minutes. 5 minutes until half-time. I'm going to get shouty. Could we get a late goal with a couple of minutes left? No, is the answer. And we hold a lead, and it's a bit of a slender lead. I feel like after 20 minutes, I was feeling pretty good about it with all the highlights. It felt like there was a second goal coming, but they have weathered a storm, and we're not dominating the ball as much as perhaps we do in some of our matches. Maybe a chance here, though, with a throw-in, or a corner, rather. Who is over it? It's going to be Cesc Fabregas, who is looking a little worse for wear, a little tired, and, he's found Hugo Robert. Not quite the 8 goals of last season for Hugo, but goal number 5 for the season. Take a bow. I don't know who he's celebrating in front of, because there's just no one here. It's one of nature's big mysteries. There's no stadium on the near side, at least not where he's celebrating. Leapt like a salmon, though, between 2 defenders in pink. And they shrunk, and he grew, and he got on the end of it. And we want another now. I want more. I want to potentially actually take off Fabregas now I think about it. He's not got the best stamina. As says Fabregas, unfortunately. At 35 years old, the legs have kind of gone. I feel like as a deep line playmaker, you don't really see it become a problem too much, but it was pretty evident from his fitness as he took that corner that he might be struggling a little. And you know what? Let's be sensible. I know he's playing very, very well, but there's no point in risking him. I'm going to bring in Mori. I'm also going to take off, I think, Do I want to take off Big Dub? I don't think I do. I'm going to take off David for Kofi, just to give Kofi some game time. Unfortunately, Manan here, looking to make it 4 goals in 4. Not on the score sheet yet. Time is running out for him to keep his fine goal-scoring run going in this little end-of-season run-in. Perrott with the throw. 2-0... should be comfortable, but 1 goal here, and maybe squeaky bum time commences. Gahinde, forward to Kofi. What can you do, Kofi? What can you do, Kofi? What can you do? One day he'll score one of those, and it'll be the greatest moment ever, and I'll be surprised with you. Until then, we just have to endure his 9 finishing and 5 long shots. Ball whipped in here. Billingy gets it away. Kofi flicking it on its merry way. That's a chance. Himmel, what a stop that is. It would have been offside. It wouldn't have counted, but he didn't know that. And he's made a huge stop there, to be honest. There's a reason why he's got as many clean sheets as he has. And you can see in a game here where they've had 4 shots, he's kept everything out. Time is trickling away. And for what I believe would be the first time all season, we might be about to go top of the league, albeit with 2 games left, so plenty of football remaining as Blaze brings it forward. Could have, well, secured the game, but with a minute left, surely the 1 goal is going to be enough at this point. We've been the better team, we've controlled the play. Disappointed that we didn't take more of our chances, particularly early on, but we've done our game, we've played our game. It's worth noting left-back, the Russo, who we've got on loan at the moment. I tried to renew his loan and he declined. So I am already worrying about the left-back position, but that is next season's problem. That is not a problem to worry about right now. There are bigger fish to fry, like securing automatic promotion if we can. Manan bringing the ball forward here, and the whistle go 2-0. 2-0. I'm happy with that, boys. That is a good performance. It puts us top of the league, but you can see here it could change in our heartbeat. Our goal difference is good. Niort's goal difference isn't actually a world away from ours, and Le Mans as well. Well, it's a little further off the pace, but they're only 1 point behind us, so it's big. It's very, very big indeed. Anyway, you can see the remaining games a little bit spaced out. We've got a game in about 2 weeks' time, so let's go forward to that. We're taking on Ajaccio. Hopefully we can get a win, and well, hopefully you're not going to go anywhere. Let's do this. Okay, guys, so it's been 2 weeks. Game number 2, an away from home game. This one could be tricky under any other circumstances, except from the fact that, as you can see here, they've not won in their last 5 Ajaccio. No, my luck, that means that they're probably going to beat us today. Worth noting, obviously, there are other games going on in the league right now. If we just look at today's fixtures, it's probably best just to look at them on the bigger screen. Why not? So you can see here, Le Mans and Niort, the 2 teams we're interested in. Niort have got a game against Bourg-en-Bresse. Of course, they were a team fighting for the title once upon a time and really challenging up there. They're down in 4th. They've really fallen off the pace. Meanwhile, for Le Mans, they are going to be taking on Stade Lavallois, who we took on not too long ago. We beat them 3-0. It was the first game that we showed you live with all the highlights prior to the previous match. Of course, a win here, and with the other team slipping up, could see us secure the title today. They've got a lot trickier games than us. I think winning for us should be the bare minimum expectation. Just looking at the team for today's game, I'm going to bring Maury back into the team and play Kahinde out on the right. Fabregas, you know what? Absolutely incredible. He's been top draw this year. When he's played, he's been immense. I mean, 8 assists, 3 goals in 13 appearances. That's not a bad return, but at the end of the day, he's retiring in a month. I can't really build a team around him and, you know, play him too frequently and lean on him too heavily. And I don't know, Maury this year, to be fair, bar a recent dip in form, has been largely very, very solid for us. So hopefully, Maury, you're going to do it for us today. He looks so sweet and innocent with his face there. I believe in him. Repay my faith, Juan. Repay my faith. Anyway, let's get into this. Away from home. This is winnable. We should be winning this. We've put ourselves in a great little position. Manan, of course, couldn't keep that goal-scoring run going. They are playing a 4-4-2. Could we get another clean sheet today? I think we could take it to 6 in a row if we can keep one today, which, in a weird way, I feel like is almost the minimum expectation at this point. Defensively, we've been incredible this year, just shutting teams out. The likes of Robert and Howell at centre-back have been superb. Himer as well in goal. What a loan signing he's ended up being. A real game changer for me in the goalkeeping position. And well, early on we've got a set piece here. Their kit's got a little bit of a Crystal Palace vibe about it. As Blaze is stood over the free kick, hits it, always bending away from goal. Was not far wide. And to be honest, we should probably have the league table up, right? We should probably have the league. It's vanished. Give me the league table. I need the league. If they score here, we could be in trouble. They have a chance, oh my word. I think it was always going over, but it's a bit of a let-off. Why? I wanted to sort out the league table. You know what? Let's just put the league table here. Here you go. So this is with the latest scores. So at the moment, everyone is drawing, and actually looking at it, Le Mans have gone a goal down in their game. They are losing as things stand against Stade Lavallois. I don't know if that's how you say it. It sounds French, doesn't it? Kind of. Yeah, we can have the league table. There we go. Beautiful. And latest, we'll get here eventually, everyone. Bear with me. It's like watching your parents use a computer. Except they're probably more competent than me. You can see 1-1 in the game with Le Mans. They've just scored actually in the last 5 minutes. As for Niort, it's still 0-0 in their game. We'll keep a close eye on those fixtures as they update. But really, we can focus on ourselves for the most part. We just need to win our games. And while Blaze has a chance here to Cyprian David, who headers it, what is the goalkeeper doing? Investigate that for match fixing. We take the lead. Julien Blaze dinking it over to his partner in crime, the inverted winger, out on the right-hand side. And in our iconic third kit, we're not looking too shabby. Leaps like a salmon, stings like a bee. The keeper makes an attempt. And it wasn't a very good attempt, was it? It was rubbish. It was rubbish. I can see why they're struggling if that's their goalkeeper performing there. You can see, as things stand, Niort are drawing in their game, Le Mans are drawing in their game. With us winning, whilst it wouldn't officially wrap up the title today, it would be all but done, as Cyprian David is threaded through again, squares it to Manon. That's a bad miss. That's a bad miss, Manon. I can't really bail him out there. That's absolutely atrocious. Of course, a win here isn't guaranteed to be enough. The other two fixtures that we're really keeping an eye on, the Le Mans game and the Niort game, both draws at the moment. A 0-0 for Niort and Le Mans are drawing 1-1. Can't get too carried away yet, but maybe start to get the promotion party ready. Ball launched forward though. Hold off on the party. Put the balloons away. It's 1-1. It's offside. Get the balloons inflated again. You can keep blowing them up. I don't know why I'm talking to my invisible assistant. Anyway, 1-0 still. We're holding on. Niort still drawing in their game. And Le Mans now losing. They're losing 3-1. A quick double for Semedo. And things are shaping up quite nicely here. If things stay as they are, I mean, Le Mans are struggling. We would win the title today with a game to spare, which is not really something I was anticipating. Niort are still 0-0 in their game. And as much as promotion is the main thing, I would quite like to win the league if we can. That would be a nice bonus, but well, fixtures at the moment going in our favour. Le Mans have really fallen off when it comes to their recent form ever since we played them, and they beat us, of course, as now they put the ball, that was not far wide. Maybe don't get too carried away just yet, everyone. Half hour left. Whilst they've not had anywhere near as many chances as us, they've created a lot. I'm going to bring in Kofi, I'm going to bring in Zobo. Some fresh legs in the final third. Le Mans, you can see they've gone 3-1 down in their game officially. Kahinde whipping the ball in here. Big dub. Mori could be offside here. Don't celebrate it yet. It's a goal. Celebrate it. I was panicking. We've seen those goals disallowed in Football Manager. I didn't want to celebrate it too soon. I can celebrate it. It's 2-0 here. Cometh the Erwan. Cometh the moment. That doesn't sound great, does it? What a goal that is, though. Big dub. Flicking it on at the near post. Falls to Mori. He tucks it away. 2-0 here. Unfortunately, Niort have just taken the lead in their game, so the title would not be wrapped up with this result here. I don't believe it. Still says 0-0 here, but I'm pretty sure there's a goal. Le Mans are losing 5-1. What is happening? David scores. It's 3-0 here. It's game over here. And yeah, you can see it. Niort have just taken the lead in their game, so the title's not done. The title is not done yet with one game left, but promotion certainly would be. Kofi coming on off the bench, drifting inside, rocking that number 7 shirt. Lovely pass. David, first time finish. I have to issue a public apology. I want to do it here in front of an audience. David, Cyprian David, I'm sorry, mate, that I've not played you for the first half this season. I looked over you. We played players instead of you, and the truth is that the answer to all my problems was right in front of me. And for that, mate, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't start playing you sooner, but thank you for turning up when you have. And, well, 3-0. 3-0. We are doing this in fashion, and another clean sheet it looks like it's going to be. Niort have, well, grabbed a second goal in their game in added time to make it 2-0. Le Mans are losing 6-1. We're going to be promoted here. The promotion party can begin. The title cannot be celebrated just yet. But it is not going to be playoffs for us. And that's pretty nice as Chaby skews his efforts wide. 15 seconds, no seconds. It is done. Thomas Himier. Short goal kick to Hal to Billingy. It's done. Promotion, everyone. A big promotion as well. Le Mans have completely bottled it. Completely bottled it. Their recent form has been atrocious. They've drawn a load in a row. And they've just been spanked 6-1. What has happened in that game? 3-0 here feels like a decent result, but for the team in 8th to beat the team who were top for so long in that fashion is a little bit crazy. A good win for us against a team who have struggled a lot. What happened in this game? I want to take a peek. What happened here? It looks like Stade Lavallois just took all the chances. Manuel Semedo got 4. I mean, to be fair, he's pretty good for this level, but a player getting 4 goals with 10 finishing, I would be a little upset if I was the Le Mans manager. So you can see here, it is official. There should be a beautiful little P next to our name. Look at it. Drink it in. And, well, what an incredible season it has been. 74 points. And the odds aren't going to push us to the final game of the season, though. I wonder if the budgets have now just been set. They have been. What are we going to get? And we've also been offered a new contract, which I quite like. Yes, start the negotiations on those. Let's discuss. Let's discuss. I would like a longer deal, but you know what? I can't ask for one, so we're just going to accept it. We're going to turn professional. Oh, that is huge. Let's go. So going into League 2, we're going to be professional. Our board set the initial budgets, £29,000 on the wage budget and a 1.09 million transfer budget. That is decent money to spend. I suppose that is the effects of entering a league where there is just more money, where professional football is there to be paid. I wonder if we can have a quick peek. What's the prize money like? Is there prize money? It doesn't look like there is. I can only assume there's some TV money involved here. Whatever the situation is, the bottom line for us is we are going professional. We've got a big transfer budget to spend. We've got so much wage budget. Oh my word. Big upgrades. We're still financially insecure. I don't know what's going on there, because you can kind of see here the finances are fine. They're fine answers. Okay, we deserve to get liquidated for that. My first thought, having gone professional, is can I go and sign the guy from Engu Rangers we talked about in January? Olawale, do you want to join us? Because I scouted you a while ago and I'm still quite keen. Apparently we're still not big enough. Right, we'll try again in this. We'll come back. Kenneth, I really do want you. So someone let him know. Carry a pigeon. Get it sent all the way to Nigeria, to Engu. I don't know if Engu's a place in Nigeria. Also, they're nicknamed the Flying Antelopes. Fantastic nickname, but that's not why we're here, everyone. That's not why we're here. We've got one last game. It's in 2 weeks' time. It's against Chasselet. It is going to decide the title, which I would quite like to win the league. Is there prize money for winning the league? I don't know. I want to believe there is. Either way, I want a trophy for the trophy cabinet. We didn't win the league last year. Can we do it this year? Let's find out. And then we will wrap up the season, I think. Anyway, let's go forward, Jack. Go forward. Let's do this. Come on, title. I'm ready. Okay, guys, so it's final game of the season time. But before we get into it, I have already started to do transfer business. Let's talk about it quickly. We've done one deal. There's another that's on the way. We have got, as you can see here, Zangabar. He's joining us from Saint Bastia. Saint Bastia. It's not Saint Bastia. It's just Sporting Club Bastia. I don't know who Saint Bastia is. I'm sure he's a lovely saint. But yeah, we've picked up a player who I've had my eye on for a while. He plays for the Togo national team, and the reason I stumbled across him is because he is the right back who plays alongside Kofi at under 23 level. So they've got a little bit of a relationship. They've been playing in the same level. And yeah, at the age of 17, he's only just turned 18 this month. He's been a regular player playing at right back for them. And I think for us, he's just a really kind of good coverage player who's got a lot of potential and is not too old at all. Allegedly, Liga potential. I mean, it said Liga. It said Ligue 1 before, I promise you. The other player that we've signed is, well, we've not signed him yet, so let's not get too carried away, is Diu. I'll just call you Joel. It's easier. This guy is 16 years old. He is playing for Generation Foot, who are a team in Senegal, which if you're playing Football Manager right now, go to this team because they do occasionally have very, very good players. He's listed as their key player. We are still in the process of scouting him a little bit more. On the face of it, though, I think he could be a really good, young, deep-line playmaker who can add a bit of coverage to the first team. The fee's a little bit high, if I'm honest, at the moment. It's 70k. I think it's going to depend a lot on when we get the updated scout reports, which seem to have cancelled themselves. Let's get another one. Just get a bit more knowledge, see what the scouts are saying. We'll see. I'm a little bit put off, to be honest. So this is why I'm saying he may join, he may not. I'm scared off by him. Anyway, this ain't good. I hadn't actually seen this before. New stadium has been delayed. We've unfortunately been forced to shelve plans to move into our new ground as construction is reportedly 4 months behind schedule. We're going to be in our old stadium, well, our placeholder stadium, until October. That's annoying. What's happening here? 4,500 fans. What is the seating requirements for Ligue 2? This is worth checking, isn't it? Minimum seat 5,000. I'll hope there's a grace period and we can expand in that time. That's not good. We will sort that out. Also, minimum wage for full-time players is £425. Of course, a lot of our players are on these more kind of part-time contracts at the moment, so that's another thing to sort over the summer. It's going to be a busy summer. What I'm going to do is we're going to finish this game today against Chasselet, and then tomorrow's episode, we're going to review the season. And if you've got any questions or stuff that you would like to be shown, leave it down in the comments, and we will cover it in tomorrow's episode. I think it'll be kind of nice to do that. Any questions, answers, that kind of stuff. And well, I am going to start Cesc Fabregas ahead of Kahinde today, in his final ever senior football match. Good luck, Cesc. Give us a good game. Your swan song, 36 years old. Lift the title for us, my friend. And, well, Kahinde's going to be livid because he's been top draw for us this year. You can see here, Chasselet, they aren't too bothered about playing attacking football, it would seem. They are playing with a lot of men behind the ball. We have been informed, and I'm hoping I'm not mistaken here, but a draw will be enough today. A draw is enough because of our head-to-head record. I'm thinking that's what the team meeting said when I did the team meeting with the players. So a point today, but of course we want to win this game. Their kit is a bit garish, isn't it? Blimey, you're not gonna not spot their players on the pitch, are you? Anyway, Russo in what could be his final game unless we can extend his loan at left back. What can he do for us? He goes back to Robert. Russo's an interesting one because he's injury prone. I don't mind him as a stopgap option this year, in on loan, but the reality is that I might be better served by just signing a permanent left back rather than trying to loan him for another year, even though he has been an imperative part of what's been a massively kind of influential defence on our season. We've been so good at the back. As I say that, they're breaking through, although Thomas is there. Celebrate that goal, my friend. He looks like a blooming banana, and he saves like one too. Over the crossbar it goes. He's going for what I think is 7 clean sheets in a row. Of course, he's already kept 2 clean sheets in today's episode. He's just caught the ball there. He's absolutely loving it. Anyway, we don't need the match stats twice. Let's put the league table back on. So, of course, just as a reminder, Le Mans, they're fighting for their life to get promoted. Niort today have to win in order to, well, put the pressure on us. But a win for us would just secure us the title no matter what. And I thought Hugo Robert, in fairy tale fashion, was going to do it for us. He's not. It's ruled off for offside. And, well, this is really a day of celebration, isn't it? This is the league that Luzenac in real life got promoted from, and then we're told, no, sorry, you can't go up. We've given away a pen. Are we trying not to win the league here, Manan? He's given away the pen. Thomas, do you want your clean sheets, friend? Do you want... You've got to earn it today. Niorta a goal up in their game. If we concede here... Oh, I mean, he's earned it. Why doubt him? Why even question it? Why even pretend there's an element of doubt that he's not going to save it? He's a god in goal. So yeah, I guess the fact we're ahead of Niort, despite the fact we're drawing, proves that a draw would be enough today. They are playing US Concarneau. Is it Concarneau? Carcanois? It's not Carcanois, is it? Let's be honest. They're in 10th. They should be beating them, but we should be winning our game too. And well, Victor Petit at left back's picked up a booking for them. First game, actually, I can remember in a while, this one, where I don't think we've had a single highlight, really, of a meaningful chance in the first half in our favour, which is not ideal. Maybe we're being figured out. It's taken us to the last day of the season, but they've got us figured out. As Russo, the left back, who I said could be playing his last game today, launches it in. Fabregas to take the penalty. I mean, if he misses it, it's going to be an awful way to end your career. Not quite on Zidane levels of ways to end your career, but Fabregas, can you score? You've missed. No one wants to score a penalty. 0-0's fine. I guess 0-0's fine. We're playing for 0-0. Playing for... That's an awful miss. As I said, not quite as bad as Zidane's end to his career, but not a particularly great high note to end on, is it, for Fabregas? Niort have gone 2-0 up in their game as well. Manan's picked up a knock. Let's take him off and bring Kofi in up top. I'm going to bring in Zobo out on the right-hand side. Fabregas is tired, bless him. You know what? Triple change. Kahinde, come on down. Fabregas, I've tried to give you your happily ever after, your fairy tale ending. You've ruined the book for yourself, son. We're ending it early. Close the book. You don't get the rest of the story read to you. That's it. The end. Le fin. Anyway, Russo, can we work it around at the back and work it forward more importantly? 20 minutes left. We've made all the subs we can. We have been the better team in the second half. We have stepped it up massively. We've rode our luck with their clear-cut chances. Now we have to create a chance and score a chance. And well, Blaise blazing down the left-hand side. Gives it to Kahinde, on off the bench to Zobo. Billingy now with it, the right back. Please cross this and don't shoot it. Please cross this and don't shoot it. Kahinde, please cross it. That'll do. Mori. Back to Big Dub. Nice patient build-up play here. This is superb passing. Is there an end product? Is there an end? Of course there is. Kofi on off the bench to score it. What a lovely goal that was. Just a really nice piece of passing play, probing it around the edge of the area, boxing them in. And in the end, you know, the overlap on the right-hand side, on the far side of the pitch was, well, it just carved them open. And Kofi used that pace to get in at the near post. A lovely little finish into the top corner. Goal number 4 for the season for him. Not quite as many goals as I think he would have hoped to have had at this point at the start of the year. But after a bit of a slow start, Kofi has shown some really kind of encouraging signs of development in the last few months. And while Blaze whips it in, Hugo Robert heads over. It remains 1-0. I mean, it's not... I don't want to say it's not done yet. I mean, we're a goal up. Niorta winning 3-0, so we might as well close the latest scores now. They've won their game. Pretend that that game doesn't matter. We just have to avoid defeats here. But really, I would like to keep the clean sheet run going at this point. So close to just... I think it's 7. I think it's 7 games of clean sheets, which is absolutely nuts. As Blaze finds some space, finds some time, falls to Zobo fortuitously. Zobo, mate. Where is the ruthlessness? Where is the aggression, the anger, the damage, the control? I'm just now listing off the judging criteria for Robot Wars, aren't I? Kahinde, what can you do, my friend? Whips in. Robert's there. Hugo Robert. There with the header. We'll make it rhyme. What a lovely header that is. Kahinde with the assist on off the bench. Robert, I don't know if he'll feature in the team next year as he has the previous few years. But as far as a captain and a lead has gone in these early years, I don't think we could have asked for a much better player. To be honest, he has done the job for us defensively and offensively. Hoist that trophy aloft, Robert. Enjoy it. Drink it in. Chasselet tried to ruin the party. They had chances. Penalties were missed by either team. But in the end, it was Kofi and then the captain himself capping off the season. I mean, look at those 4 years at the club. The performances have been better and better until this year. But 5 goals is still a monumental kind of achievement. And just what we've done defensively this season should not be underestimated. Even Himer has got a 7.1. Thomas, you big boy. Enjoy these moments, boys. We win Ligue 2. We follow in the footsteps of Fabien Barthez way back when with Luzenac. And, well, we are going to be heading towards the promised land. You can see here Niort's going to get the automatic promotion spot. Questions now, I suppose, remain as to can Le Mans win it all after a very, very poor end to the season where, having led the season for so long, been at the top for so long, they threw it away, not really by losing, but just by drawing a load of games. They just weren't good enough. As for us, well, look at this run of clean sheets, of course. The last 3 here all witnessed. The last 3, select the last 3, Jack, correctly. The last 3 all witnessed by us here. But, I mean, this run of clean sheets is insane. We've conceded 2 goals against Le Mans in yesterday's episode. But with the exception of that, in our last 13 games, we've kept 12 clean sheets in the league. I mean, you could probably go back even further, couldn't you? Now I look at it. Oh, my word. It's actually silly. It's actually silly how many clean sheets we've had. I'm doing very quick math here, and I can't add up quick enough. I can't add up quick. What I do know is we've kept an absolute ton of clean sheets. I want to say we've kept 22 clean sheets in our last 23 games. One of you will do the math for me. So here it is, chat. Here it is, chat. Here it is, comment section. Add it up for me. How many clean sheets is this? I've done a terrible job there. How many clean sheets? I mean, that's ridiculous, actually, when you look at how many clean... I can't believe it. Actually, there's another one that's not a clean sheet there, but that is nuts. How many did we end up with in the season? 25 clean sheets in 34 games is absolutely nuts. From a defensive dominance, that is... I can't remember having a defensive season this good. You can see Billingy just poking up in the average ratings for the entire league at right back as well. I think he'll be one of the first players who will be renewing the contract of, because ever since he joined us last year on a free transfer, he's been core to our team this year more so than ever. We win the National League. What a superb performance that was. Our best ever finish. We bring the glory. Manan, have a holiday, Manan. Go play bingo in Benidorm or something. We win the National League. Oh, it's amazing to see. Robert gets man of the match. Kofi doing well in training. And I mean, what more could you want to see, folks? So anyway, I am going to end things here, which is a little bit unusual, but it's already been a super long episode today, and if I don't stop recording now, you won't get an episode the day that you want to have an episode. Tomorrow we'll do, as I said, an end-of-season wrap-up, go through all the award winners, that stuff. It'll probably be a shorter one, but if you've got any questions or you just want to go through certain stuff that I've not shown in a while, let me know it. We'll cover it. Maybe we'll even talk a little bit about longer-term transfer strategy and such, and who I might be looking to sign and where we might need to improve the team, I suppose. But anyway, that's all from me today. I hope you've enjoyed this triple header. I have been recording late into the night today in order to get this done. If you have enjoyed it, do drop a like on it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking of the team going into next year. Who has been your player of the year? We'll leave it with a nice, simple question. If you've got one, get it down below. It lets me know that you've got to the end of the video and you're not one of these people who turns off when I finish a match. You're here for the long run. And, well, hopefully the long run is going to keep on going. Next season's going to be tough. The end-of-season wrap-up's going to be coming your way tomorrow. Keep your eye open for it. It is me, Jack, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.